Okay, so just before we begin, two things. Number one, if you'd like background music, I'd recommend you put your own because the one that I might put might be distracting for you. Yeah, this is not yoga, so we can't quite pick up pace. So pick the one that you'd like. Then number two, the it's going to blur from time to time. If you would ignore that for now, that would be awesome. For as long as you can see the movement, then we'll go with that. Oh, and one other thing, this is a continuous-ish class, continuous-ish. So if you feel like you'd like to rest in between movements, please feel free to pause the video as appropriate. All right, so I'm hoping you've already started with the breathing because that's what we're doing. Bit of warm up. Okay, so we're going to warm up from down, heading up. So let's start with some ankle raises. We're going to do about 20 of them. All right, next up we have high knees. So these are normal, rather straight knees, nothing fancy. So opposite arm, opposite leg. All right, last pair here. Now cross over. So opposite elbow to opposite knee. Okay, if you can even cross the knee until the elbow until it goes to the outside of the knee, even better. So there we go. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. All right, last pair here. Now with the same crossing over spirit. So opposite palm to opposite toes. There we go. There we go. So lift the leg as high as you can. Try and get your palms to your toes or your toes to your palms. There we go. Okay, last pair here. Back to the original high knees. So completely straight, no crossing over. Just the normal marching on the spot. Or rather, so try and really make sure you drive your knee. Okay, that's that. So next we're going to have hip rotations. Please note that we are rotating from the hip. Sometimes the tendency is to rotate only the upper body. So we are trying to rotate the hip as much as possible. All right, 5 times one direction, then switch over to the next side. So really try and rotate from the hip as much as you can. So imagine your arms at your waist are the ones guiding or pushing your waist around. Okay, so we're going to go through the 4 corners. So first one is the front, then the back. So imagine it's your thumb pushing your waist forward, and then your fingers are pushing it backwards. Gonna have just one more of that to make 3. There you go. Push it as forward as you can, of course, not feeling pain, and then backwards. Then we're going to go to the other two sides, so sideways. So imagine one hand is just really pushing that waist away, and then the other one. So try and really feel that movement originating from your waist, and you can imagine that your fingers are the ones that are guiding the movement. Okay, last one here. And there we go. Next up, we're gonna have the twist. So you keep your feet planted on the ground. So it's just your upper body twisting. All right, just trying to get that nice spinal body twist. Yeah, then the other side. So keep your feet planted. Don't let your feet turn with you. And there you go. All right, last pair of the twist. Then switch to the other side and finish. Awesome. All right, good. Now let's go to the oblique stretch. So arm goes up, lean over to the other side and up. Now see if you can link this with your breathing. So breathe in when you come up, breathe out on your way down. Breathe in on the way up, breathe out on the way down. Okay, last one here. Then let's switch over to the other side. So arm goes up, deep breath in and breathe out on the way down. And breathe in and breathe out. Get that nice oblique stretch over there. Good stuff. Okay, last one here. Remembering to breathe and breathe in when you come up. Awesome. Let's go to the shoulder rotations. So we're going to rotate them backwards and then we'll rotate them forward and then we'll do back one more time. The idea is just to get some bit of motion into those shoulders because at some point we're going to use them today. All right, next up we have wrist motion. So just trying to get some motion into the wrists. So try and take them round one side and then switch sides and take them round the other side. At some point we'll be carrying our weight on our wrist, so important to get some bit of movement into them. You can become a bit fancy and add the wave. So just really trying to get motion into the wrists and into, by extension, the fingers. All right, so next up we have the neck. So 3 times one direction and then 3 times the other direction. All right, so let's get into it. Now, if you've had a physical class with me before, then this should be familiar. But we're going to start quite simply. So kneel, then stand. Kneel and stand. Please ensure that you're not banging your knee on the floor. This is also about control. Yeah, don't want to get any knee injuries. So we're going to do 10 repetitions for this side, and then we're going to switch to the other side and we'll do 10 repetitions. All right, and switch to the other leg. So that's one. Again, please try and really control the movement of your knee to the floor. Banging it, even if you have a thick mat like mine, does not help. We're also trying to strengthen the quads and the hamstrings as much as possible, so that control helps with that. So try and really go down with as much control as you can. Okay, so we're going to switch back to the original side, but we shall do only 5 repetitions of the kneel and stand. 5 repetitions of the kneel and stand. That's 4. That's 5. Now watch, we're going to have the knee coming up. Okay, so same thing, but then the knee comes up. Down to the ground and up. So this is also a lot about balance and up. Down. Really drive your knee as high as it'll go. Last one. And up. Alright, switch. So 5 repetitions of kneel to stand. That's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. Last one. Alright, now we bring up the knee. So really drive it up. And 1. There you go. And 2. Don't lose your control. And 3. 2 more to go. And 4. And 5. Good stuff. Alright, very good. Take some time. We're gonna intermission this with ankle raises. So just 10 ankle raises before we go to the next one. Okay, last one here. Let's have our arms all the way up. They're gonna stay there. And we're gonna take our knees up. So try and really engage your core by squeezing in your tummy. Leave your arms as high up as possible and really drive up your knee. Up. So we're gonna do 10 pairs of these, or rather 20 repetitions. And then we're gonna make it a bit more fancy-ish. There we go. All right, so coordination, which means that as your knee comes up, your knee comes down. No, yeah, your arms come down as your knee goes up. There you go. And back. And up. Imagine you're breaking a piece of wood on your knee. So that's the coordination that we're looking for. Again, we're gonna do 10 pairs or 20 repetitions, and then we will switch to the ankle raises, 10 reps, and then we'll see what to do next. All right, so we're going to go back to the kneeling position, but this time we're gonna start with not kneel to stand, but kneel to high knee, like that. And we're gonna do 15 repetitions of this. If 15 is a bit too much, I will allow you to do 10, since also this is the first one that we're doing in quite a bit of a long time. But anyway, so please remember the control when you're going down. That is super, super important. You do not want to mess up your knees. All right, so once you've counted 15 repetitions or 10, depending on you, I think that's 11, that's 12, that's 13, 14, and last one, then we can switch over to the other leg. Okay, last one here. Good stuff. Okay, so back to the ankle raises. We're gonna have 10 of them, and then we'll see what to do next. All right, next up, we're going to do the ones we did earlier. So keeping the arms up there and then really driving those knees up. So 10 pairs. So left, right is one. Yeah, or 20 repetitions if you're counting for each leg. And then, of course, once you're done with these, then we come to the one where it requires the coordination, where the arms come down and meet the knee, like that. So again, we're going to do 10 pairs of these. That's 2, that's 3, that's 4, 6 more pairs to go. All right, and for the last time for today, we're going to have 10 ankle raises, and then we shall do something completely different. Let's come down to the mat. You can choose to go there directly or however you manage to go down there. Now, the first one is a modification of the bear crawl, or rather, the pose for the bear crawl. So, lifting the knees slightly off the ground as demonstrated and back down. Please make sure that you're controlling the movement, otherwise, you could end up really messing up your knees. All right, ready? And here we go. 1, 2. We're gonna do 15 repetitions. 14. All right, hold up the last one. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it, hold it. Are you holding? Holding, and down we go. Good stuff. All right, so next one, we're gonna do the balancing cut, or so it's called. So right arm, left leg, and up they go, and it's up to you now to balance. Find a way to balance. Okay, we're gonna hold it for about 10 seconds, and then we'll switch over to the other one. Good stuff. Are you balancing? Make sure you're balancing. Ooh, am I seeing you shaking? Oh my goodness. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Did I say 10 seconds? Maybe 15. Yeah, I forgot to count for this one. All right. Other one. Left, left and right. Up we go. Find your balance. All right, let's switch to the original right arm, left leg. Again, just holding it, just finding your balance. All right, let's switch over. So make sure you just, find your balance. All right, good stuff. Okay, so we are going to do one from the tummy. So lying down there. Now we're going to do a modified push-up. Modified because we'll be coming up on the knee, and I'm just going to demonstrate to you how that looks like from the side. So there we go. And then you come up while hinging on your knees. Then back down with control, and then coming up when hinging on your knees. Okay, so getting into the ready position, and up we go. I'm gonna do 10 repetitions of this. The most important thing here is control, so you're not letting yourself plop back down like a potato. So really trying to control the movement as much as possible. Also, engage your core by squeezing in your belly, so that you don't have your stomach and all those things just hanging there. Just so squeeze in your tummy as much as you can. That is. Okay, last one. There you go. You can sit back on your legs for a bit. So good thing is we're not going to repeat any of that. All right, so let's come on to the back now. I'll just sit like this first so I can demonstrate what we're doing. The idea is we're going to be holding our head over there, trying to keep that part lifted. And then we're going to cycle the back. So it's a simple cycling motion forward. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's do this. All right. Ready? Legs go up and cycle. So we're going to do 10 pairs. So you can choose to count with your right or your left leg. So 10 pairs of those. And then I added a little bit of a surprise where you hold up your legs for 5 counts. 4 and 5. Good. Okay, put them down. We're gonna go up again. We'll do this 5 times. So that means we have 4 more to go. Up we go and cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold them up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. All right, we have 3 more of those to go. Let's go. All right, up we go and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go. Good, 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 good. Yay. All right, as you go again, try and keep your knees together. Sometimes the tendency is to have the legs apart, so try keep the knees together. Okay, and hold them up for 5 counts. 4 and 5. Good. All right, we have 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Yay, nice and easy. Oh, whoops. Oh, it's 1 more. Huh? Lucky. Okay. Up we go. Legs are up and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold them up. And down we go. Good. All right. Those are done. Yay. Good stuff. Okay, so we only have 1 more workout left. Again, gonna be done on the back. So I'm just standing here so that you can see how it's done. Now we're gonna plant your feet on the floor. So it's ab crunches more or less, but this time you're gonna try and tap your knees over there. All right? All right, good stuff. Okay, let's go. All right, ready position. Arms come behind your head and go. Top, top, top. I'm gonna do 10 of these. So that means you have, okay, that's 4. That's 5. 5 more to go. Yep. So we're gonna do 3 of those. So that means we have 2 more to go. All right, ready? And go. 1, 2, 3. Try and tap your knees. 4, 5. Yay, almost there. 6. 7. I won't lie, I was dying at this point already. But okay, here we go. We only have 1 more to go, and then we are done for the day. And go. 2. 7 more to go. Yay. 5 more. 3 more. That's 8. 9. Last one. And 10. Good. All right, do whatever feels good for you to relax. You can squeeze your legs to yourself. You can, wherever, just do whatever feels good. Okay, so we are actually more or less done. So just do what feels good. For me, what felt good is sitting like this and also rotating my neck, which I'm going to do right about now, I think. There we go. Good. Ha, lol. Yeah, I thought I'd make you laugh a bit. But okay. Yep, so just do what feels good. If you need to sit down for about 5 minutes before you get up and go about your day, that is also very much allowed. This is me signing off. Thank you so much for getting this far. All right.